YouTube? It's your boy X with Hardtail Garage. I know it's been a while, but for our video today, we're going to be kind of going over one of our new projects that we got. A little XS650 update. Kind of let you guys know where we're at. I got the tank in primer. I got it down to 600 grit. It's about ready for paint. So stay tuned and check it out. All right, so here we are with the XS650. You know, we've been working on it for a while. You've seen some of the videos. Right now, this is as far as I've gotten. We've slowed down a little bit at the shop, so I got some time to get a quick video for you guys. Fenders mounted. I got the sissy bar mounted so far. I went ahead, I had to go with bigger springs on the seat just because it was just too low, it just wasn't sitting right. It's been holding up good, and you know, I got the neck cups in the last video and stuff like that. Here's the invader wheel that I'm gonna be using on it. It's an old school invader wheel, it's chrome. I don't know how old it is, it's OG. I got it off of from Jimmy off of an iron head he had. And I picked up a Springer. It's just an eBay Springer, just a cheapie. I only paid like 500 bucks for it. It is a stock length 22-inch Springer. It's gonna go with the invader wheel. I am gonna try to run front brakes, surprisingly enough. Today I'm gonna swap that out on this video and put it on the bike. I also have a Ultima moon wheel right here that's gonna go with, it's gonna go on the XS. I know you guys see me mount it, I think, on our last video. Look at it. Yeah, so I got the Ultima moon wheel, invader, 22-inch Springer, sissy bar mounted. I mean, it's, you know, paint and a little bit of body work on the frame, and we'll get it knocked out. Now, this is a bike that we have not shown you guys at all. This is a 1978 Ironhead. You've seen the engine. The engine was sitting up on the rack for a while, but you know, now we've got a Santee frame, the Ironhead that Jimmy used to have back in the day. The transmission blew up, so he cut it off, and we turned it into a divorced, of course. We got a Springer front end on it, Springer bars, deep tunnel Wassel. The thing that took the longest was the Shortster. We got this from Shortsters, their conversion kit, and basically it's just the front sprocket belt drive for the Ironhead. So it's pretty dope. And this is our most recent one. We haven't posted any videos on it. We've just been super busy, like here and there, and we've been collecting parts for this thing for a while. Jimmy's done a lot of cool stuff on this bike right here. Even with our battery box, this is one of those anti-gravity battery boxes. You know, brakes mounted. We built a custom 2-in-1 exhaust. It turned out actually pretty sick. I really like it. We couldn't figure out what to do with the exhaust just because, like I said, Jimmy built these wooden floorboards, and we got, you know, the master cylinders here. We just got to run a brake line. Basically just paint, put an engine back together. It's got a Super E-carb on it. It's kickstart only, of course. It's got the 4-speed Calpine transmission. We picked that up from a good buddy of ours. Built well seat. It's pretty sick. It's titled under the engine. I got a title for the engine and stuff like that. So that's our more current update on this bike right here. Alrighty, and if you guys didn't know, we did end up selling the shovel head pretty recently to a guy in a nearby town of ours. He's rocking and rolling on it. Super cool guy. He owns a Harley shop as well. He builds a lot of motorcycles, or I guess just really project bikes and stuff like that, but it's pretty nice stuff. Let me show you guys the tank. Alrighty guys, so here's the tank for the XS650. As you know, it was originally a Sportster tank. I've taken about 3 inches out of the middle of it, and the overall length is shortened about 4 inches altogether. I did add a rib to it to match the rear fender. The petcock is a side exit petcock, and the actual gas filler is it's a no-show gas cap that we had from another tank. We just cut it out, put it in there, centered it up, welded it up. Inside sealed, creamed. the actual bottom side of it is I completely did all that myself, tunneled it and everything. I like it. It turned out great. It's smooth. I think it'll be fine. So stay tuned on this video. We're gonna get this front end on there, get the wheels mounted on it. I also got some apes. I think they're 14 or 12. I can't remember. I'll have to measure them again to see. I bought them a long time ago, so. All right. Alrighty, so you guys are probably wondering why I got both the bikes out. I have to take the front end off of the divorced because I have some of the bearing stuff that I need for my front end to go on there. And I got replacement stuff for that bike. The cups and stuff just match these neck cups, so that's why I got to take them off and switch them over. So. These do have the internal stops in them too. I just gotta tap and put some screws in there. All right, slide her on there. Now this frame does have 40 degrees of rake. So this is 40 degrees of rake right here. That's how the frame was built. So it's pretty rowdy. Hopefully it sits up good with the Invader. That was a problem I had with the Springer front end that I have on the Divorced. It was 4 under. It was just way too short. I had a bunch of sag in the front on the front side of the frame, so I actually took the time out to do the measurements and the math. And the 22-inch stock should give me quite a bit of raise to get this front end up a little bit. So. pad maker on here. Alrighty, so you guys seen me putting on the rear wheel. This is an older video that I had taken right after I got the rear wheel and the spacers and the axle done. I also got the rear brake caliper mounted. It's an old Sportster brake caliper, just a tab, and it turned out great. Also got the chain on there. It's an old Ironhead sprocket that I put on there. It, obviously fits with the moon wheel. Turned out great, straight as an arrow. Everything looks good. Like I said, this is an older video. I just didn't have time to update you guys as I went on. I just tried to catch a little clips here and there of everything that we had. I do plan on mounting a battery box right there, right under the seat basically. That's the rib fender. This is right before I start to install the sissy bar. So, alrighty, so another older video, sissy bars mounted. I got everything on there. I got the wheel centered. Kind of overall little video clip of where I was at with the sissy bar, and everything turned out really good. I'm super excited to get riding this thing. Alrighty, one last voiceover. This is where she's at currently in her current state. Hope you guys like how it's looking. I'm super stoked to ride. I can't wait to, get her out and rip her down the road. It is winter coming up, so I'll be able to get everything buttoned up. And I hope you guys enjoy how she's looking and how the tank turned out. And I got everything in primer. Just got to, get the extra time to get her painted. And give me some ideas on paint schemes and colors and what you guys think she should be painted. And, I appreciate you guys checking her out. Thank you.